Good morning. Good morning. Hi, ladies.
Good morning. Hey.
Ooh, we are up bright and early this morning. Must be something good happening that we have got to get up and shout about it. I want to thank you all for tuning into the Good Morning Show with Candy Bryan, and I'm here with my guests, my beautiful powerhouse guests. We have Cece, Teneal, and Juana Estelle. Put your hands together out there. Some hearts. And would you please welcome these wonderful, amazing women? And look, we have an amazing show. Juana, Cece, if you would allow me, I'm just going to let everyone know how they can not only tune in, but how they can engage. We want you all to talk back with us. And if you're watching this on replay, we still want you to put your comments in there. The Good Morning Show is your place for faith in the morning. We are a faith-based talk show. And we started this back at the beginning of the pandemic. Well, the show has actually been a podcast and was an extension of my testimony as a breast cancer survivor. So ladies, I started this platform just wanting to share my story. And I was like, well, wait a minute. I'm not the only one who has a story. There are stories out there that people need to hear from others. And whether it's about businesses or ministries or just something that they're doing in the community, we want to thank you all for taking time out of your morning. So first thing you could do for us, if you are tuning in, we are actually live. I know some of the shows are replays, but this is live. Hit the share button. We want you to be engaged. We want others to tune in. So go ahead and share this on your pages. And I think you ladies are sharing now. Awesome. And we have some people that may come backstage and pop in. This is going to be a dynamic show. So if you want to comment this morning on the Good Morning Show, please go to StreamYard.com/Facebook. Again, StreamYard.com/Facebook, and that will allow your comments on the screen. I have a little bit of glare there, and we want you to comment. And if you have not, please visit candybryan.com, and you can subscribe there on my website as well. So I want to talk to you ladies. How are you doing this morning?
It is a great day.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
You look great. Thank you for being my guest on the show this morning. And you have some exciting news and things to share with the community. So I want, we'll start with you, Cece. If you could introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about you, and then we want to get to know Juana as well this morning.
All right. Well, I'm Cece Teneal. Good morning, everybody. Been a singer here in Orlando. Funny story, Candy gave me my first big opportunity to perform on a weekly basis here in Orlando. A lot of people don't know that, but AKA Lounge actually stemmed from Candy doing, Downtown Live, and then we changed it into Sunday Night Live. A lot of people don't know that, but she really took a chance on me. And so for that, I am forever grateful, because you have created this product that is now, I would call it an international brand. So I appreciate you for that and always supporting me. What we're doing is a concert called Reconnect. And I'll get into more about that later. But it is a big community concert, and we are super excited to bring live music on a big scale downtown, Dr. Phillips, on a big scale to Orlando. So I'll let Juana tell you who she is, and then we'll talk more about the concert.
Oh, let's get Juana off of mute there so we can see you.
Good morning, Cece. Thank you for inviting me to be a part of this and giving me the opportunity. So good morning. My name is Juana Estelle. I am first a mother, lover, wife, practice manager for a GYN oncology practice for a large healthcare organization. And I am also just a lover of all things fashion and fun and just building relationships. So Cece gave me the opportunity to style this large group of talent, and I am ready to take on the challenge.
So, and I could tell, you can always tell someone has style from their glasses.
All of us, right?
I had to take mine off because I got a little light glare on it, but I am loving the Cece. I mean, those are giving me life right now.
Yeah.
I love your style. So, all right, we want to jump into it. We may have some friends join us, but reconnectorlando.com is where you all want to go right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not right now, but right now you can hit the share button and go to Reconnect Orlando after we get off the broadcast. But I want to hear, we all want to hear, what is this about? And I see that someone's coming in from in the backstage. So we'll have you introduce what this amazing community project is, and then we'll bring Rashawn Young on with us as well.
Perfect. Well, what Reconnect really signifies is what I was thinking was during the pandemic, we experienced so much disconnection. We were isolated. We weren't able to see friends and families, but particularly for the artist community, as you know, all of our gigs just got canceled because people couldn't go out. And so I thought that it would be a great opportunity to reconnect the arts in general. So reconnect artists with their art, reconnect the community with the arts, the community with the community, families with families, friends with friends. And what better way to do that than with our universal language, which is music. And so I felt like we had a lot of support from our political figures as it relates to helping us navigate the pandemic, but I wanted to do my part. And the thing that I can offer the community is live music. And so that's where this idea came about. And I was like, you know what? I want the best of the best. So I want the best singers. I want the best production managers. I want the best person to make sure that we look the part. It's not I don't operate autonomously. I believe that the baker should bake the bread. And so I allow everybody to come in and do what they're good at. I think a lot of people will say a lot of times I'm too hands off when it's not my wheelhouse, but I just wanted to really engage people and give them an opportunity to express themselves because we have been locked down for so long. And so that's Reconnect.
Reconnect, a soul music festival. Just reading the information that I found online, I was like, oh man, first of all, I have got to be there. Like you all, if you're watching right now, you're hitting the share button. If you're watching on YouTube, good morning to you too. We want to have a big turnout. You hit the nail on the head. We have been so disconnected. We've all been in our homes. I mean, how many of us stop to think about the fact that we haven't really hugged as many people as we would normally hug? We haven't shake a hand. We haven't given a kiss on the cheek. It's been, it's really, we've had some mental health therapists on the show, and they'll talk about the trauma that the pandemic has caused and how we are disconnected. But this event is sure to reconnect us. Music does something, Cece. You know that. I don't have to tell you that. That goes without saying. Music ministers to our soul. It really brings healing. So when you were thinking about this and you envisioned this, what's your hope for the community after this, because of this festival and after the festival?
Well, my hope is that, because, when you think about music, you think about our connection to it, right? Anytime we have anything, there's music, weddings, birthday celebrations, family reunions, funerals, graduations, bar mitzvahs, there's always music. And so what I'm hoping is that this musical experience that people will have will spread a little bit of love, and it'll help people feel more comfortable coming out and being more social, I'm going to be encouraging people to get vaccinated so that we can try to get back to a semblance of normalcy. And the interesting thing, Candy, is that when I proposition different organizations about this vision, they came on board leaps and bounds. We have Abercrombie PA as a big sponsor, 26 Health as a big sponsor, Care Plus is a big sponsor, Orlando Regional Realtors Association is a big sponsor. So I didn't have to sell the story. People were buying into the story without me even selling anything. So love is what we want people to leave with, love. And if we can use music to spread love, then we have served our purpose.
You know what? This is why we love Cece, Teneal, and Soul Kamotion, and everyone who's a part of this project. And I'm just going to mute your line, Cece, just in case we have a little bit of feedback, as we also hear from Rashawn Young. And we're going to get to, hey, Rashawn, good morning.
Good morning.
And Juana, what is your role in this? And then we're just kind of going to go around the horn and find out who this fine young gentleman is that joined us this morning. But Juana, what's your role in this project?
So I feel like with fashion, when you look good, you feel good, right? And when you feel good, you're going to be the best you possible. So my role is to make sure that the performers and the talent are looking their best so they can provide the best performance for everyone coming to the show. I wanted their look to reflect the music and to reflect their personalities.
I love that. When performers are on stage, we see them, right? But we don't think about how much is going on behind the scenes, right? See, she's like, there's hair, there's makeup, there's the look, and all comes together. And there's like you behind the scenes that are making that happen. So tell us about the.
I think Juana is downplaying what she, not downplaying, but I think she is, because it is more. I'm gonna pick out their outfits and make sure, because she has to also make sure that they go cohesively together. So one person doesn't look, out of place. You got to say whether you want smoke eye on the makeup, whether you want the hair in the bun. Like there's more aspects that go into it outside of, this outfit is cute and this looks good on you. Like there's so much. There's the transitions. How are we gonna in and out of these clothes in the middle of music going on stage? So I think people really take for granted the stylist of a show has to do, because they have to be all encompassing and not just the person that orders the clothes and buys them. It has to tell a story.
Yeah.
How much would it mean for you, Juana, to see everyone come out? And I know you all are looking for sponsors. We have folks on here saying good morning. Let's take a moment to say good morning as well.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, Milagros. Good morning. So what would it mean to you to actually see more sponsors jump on board, more people come out to this than you even anticipated?
So support is so important. Everyone in front of the scenes and behind the scenes is working so hard for this production, for our city. This is our city. And we've been quiet for so long because there's so much that's been going on with the pandemic. So support is needed. We saw the website was there listed. Buy those tickets. Come support our local talent. We have international talent. Everyone is working so hard to just produce the best show possible to put on for this city. City beautiful.
That's so good. Well, good morning, Rashawn. We want to know, who are you? What part do you have in this amazing community program?
Great morning. So yes, my name is Rashawn Young. I am serving in a facet of roles. I'm really here on board to help Cece, but more so from the production aspect. So, I'm a self-proclaimed production manager for Reconnect. And so what I've been tasked with is to really make sure that all the elements, the festival is, and the purpose of the festival and the songs that you're going to hear and the dances that you're going to see is all about storytelling. And so my role is to sort of kind of put those visual aspects, like what you see on the screen, working with our graphic artist and our creative director, and the lighting crew and the sound crew, to make sure that story is really brought together into this beautiful narrative. It's that's what I would say I do.
All of these roles are so important, and Cece, it really blessed my heart. I kind of got a little misty-eyed because I think about where we started with a little stage and some lights and the most spectacular band. We had talent that was far beyond our years as young people doing this live thing downtown, and you are still bringing people together downtown for the goal of unification and unity and really bringing people together, because people need each other right now. I know we've got more people jumping on. You know what? Good morning, show family. We love you. Even when you come on late, it is not late. We are also broadcasting live on I Am Beautiful 365. There's over 400,000 viewers on that platform, and sometimes they watch after the show. So it's a replay. So we want to thank you to the I Am Beautiful 365 family this morning for tuning in as well. We're going to say good morning to some of you folks who are tuning in to our conversation. We are talking about Reconnect, a soul music festival. It's happening in downtown Orlando. We're going to get the date, the time, all that good stuff. We know that, Juana, you may have to leave us. So we're going to actually play a video here really quick. I was watching this, Lucy, on your site, and this is so amazing. I want to make sure that all of you have seen this. If you're not following Cece Teneal, please go to her page. But let's see if we can get the video up here. And Juana, we want to say goodbye and have a great morning.
Bye. Thank you so much.
When I tell y'all that the support has been amazing for the Reconnect Orlando, people are excited to get out and people want to come back to where live music prevails. Now, people are asking about the Dr. Phillips Center. Let me take a minute really quick and tell you where it is. It is downtown, in the heart of downtown, across the street from City Hall, next to the Grand Bohemian, and we are fortunate enough to have some amazing sponsors. 26 Health is one of our platinum sponsors. Abercrombie PA is one of our platinum sponsors. Care Plus Health Plans, and so many more. This concert is sponsored by Unity Backing Community, Orange County Government, City of Orlando. We're about to have a party underneath the stars, y'all. Now, I know you want to see what it looks like on the inside, so I'm going to show you. Got a sneak peek right now, okay? So let's do it. All right, here we go. I think providing this opportunity for people to come to the Dr. Phillips for the first time is monumental for me, because when I hear people say, I've never been there before, and then I think about this spectacular building and how I want it to be available for our community, for my community. And when I say my community, I mean, you know, Black people, Hispanic people, gay and lesbian people, just everybody. This is a staple. This is a pillar in the middle of our city, in downtown. We should be using it. We should be using it to do exactly what we're going to do on May 28th, reconnect. Reconnect the community to the arts, reconnect the community to each other, and provide some outlets for mental health through the arts. So that's what I think. That's the reason why I want to do it. I'm happy. Now, as you roll up from valet, you'll be greeted by the security staff. Now, you'll notice that I don't have my mask on, but you make sure you don't forget your mask. I'm going to walk up here. He's going to take my temperature. Don't beat me up because I don't have my mask on today, okay? Very good. So as we enter the Dr. Phillips Center, you will be directed to one of 404 pods. Now, special thanks to all of my people, all my VIPs that have already pretty much bought a lot of these seats. So if I were you, I would get my tickets as soon as possible. Okay, I'm in B108. B108. Wow. What an amazing view. Every seat here in the Front Yard Festival is a good seat. I am ready to enjoy the show, but now I'm hungry and want something to eat. Let me tell you, you never even have to leave your seat. When you're ready to eat or ready to drink, or if you're chilly and need some cover, want candy, want popcorn, all you do is pull out your cell phone and scan, and the menu automatically comes up. They'll know what table, what pod you're in, and they will automatically deliver your food contactless. You never have to move or stop enjoying the show. Talk about service. We're about to reconnect, y'all. Let's reconnect.
Reconnect Orlando happens May 28th at the Dr. Phillips Front Yard. Tickets on sale now at reconnectorlando.com.
Yes, can we give it up, everyone? This is going to be awesome. I'm trying to get Rashawn to go ahead and unmute yourself. We want to hear from you too. I might need you to do it instead of me. But wow. Wow, Cece. First of all, that production, shout out to who did the film production?
Dave Stewart.
Shout out to Dave Stewart. Everyone knows him as the saxophone man too. He's like multi-talented.
Yep.
I'm like, how do you do it? But before the video break, first of all, that was done wonderfully, Cece. It gave us that inside view. For those of you who haven't been downtown to the Dr. Phillips Performing Arts Center for an event, it's amazing being out there on the front lawn. Shout out to Levon. Can we shout out Levon? I know you're going to give some shout outs too, Cece. You're going to give away some.
We certainly can.
But this is just really an amazing event. And before we went to the video, Rashawn was talking about the stage production. Then we talked about the costume, the makeup. All of that is important. And tickets. Let's talk about the giveaway part. Cece, I think you came to the show bearing some gifts. So would you share with us what you have for, how can we win? How do we get there?
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to tell you about the tickets and then I'm going to make a big announcement. Right. So Candy, I'm going to give you 2 sets of tickets and you can give them away to your viewers however you want to. It'll be 2 sets of 2 tickets each. So a total of 4 tickets, however you want to do it. You can give them away on your Facebook page. You can give them away however you want to do it. But we just want people to come. We just want people to be there. So you have 2 sets of tickets that you can give away however you want. Now, here's the good news, right? Today, because I've had so many amazing sponsors, and I'd love to go down them at some point, Candy, if that's okay. But because we've had so many amazing sponsors, and the VIP section sold out yesterday. Hey, one time for sold out. Sold out. But we are dropping the tickets to the rest of the tickets on the full yard. We're dropping them all to $20. Yes. So you can get your tickets if you log on today. If you log on today, you can get whatever tickets that you desire for $20. So that means you can get a pod for $80. You can, and we're not, discriminating where it is on the yard. We're dropping them all to $20. So you can sit anywhere you want on the yard for $20 because our sponsors have been amazing. I have some sponsors, 26 Health, Abercrombie, PA, Orlando Regional Realtors Association, have a silver sponsor, Care Plus Health Plans. And then I did something kind of special, right? I wanted to give an opportunity to some brown girl businesses because a lot of times as small businesses, you can't compete with the larger sponsorships that the larger organizations are able to do. So I wanted to give an opportunity to some ladies to be a part of this on this scale, at this magnitude. Even though, I didn't want them to have to pay $1,000 each company. So I did something that was the small brown girl business sponsorship. And if you don't mind, I'd like to really mention those ladies because it's important. So, of course, we have Ariel Artistry. Her company is Ari Artistry. She does makeup, fashion, styling, all of those different things. We have Pat's Delectable Delights and more. We have Twisted Juice Drinks. We have CNS Cleaners. We have Elevate My Body Sculpting. And then we have One Slice Missing. And all of those that I mentioned are Black businesses, small Black businesses that started, some before the pandemic, but some were birthed out of the pandemic. Some of these ladies have just recently left their jobs with corporate America. So I wanted to do my part in pouring back into them because it's a big jump. So I'm helping them reconnect or connect with their ultimate purpose, which is entrepreneurship. Because anytime you take the opportunity to jump out there and be on your own, we know that it's not easy. And so I wanted to support these ladies by allowing to have a platform such as this at Dr. Phillips. That's the thing about this thing at Dr. Phillips. Dr. Phillips is huge, right? And so it's important for me, because I've been afforded the opportunity to connect with Dr. Phillips, it's important for me to let people that may not necessarily have access to that venue to give them access through me. So when you think about it, you got Miss Nina Sky, you have Yoshi, you have Carmen Harrell, you got Dave Stewart, you have some of the most amazing musicians. And although we've been all over the world, we may not have had an opportunity to do what we do in our city on this large of a scale. I also have Inez Patricia's School of Dance that's going to be joining us. I have the Believe Dance Academy. I have RSD Dance Studio from Kissimmee. So I'm bringing a whole bunch of people together in the community that normally wouldn't work together, but that are going to be able to use this platform to potentially catapult their career to the next level.
First of all, thank you. Thank you, Cece, for having the vision to keep us together, to reconnect. And even if we lost some of your audio, we heard the sponsors. And I think we can direct everyone to not only go to Reconnect, let's put the website up, reconnectorlando.com, but they can also follow you on your Facebook page and see some of the additional video footage, find the flyers, go to reconnectorlando.com. But look, Good Morning Show family, thank you, first of all. If you tuned in a little late, it's okay. You're right on time. We want you to go to reconnectorlando.com. We want you to go out and get your tickets, but we have some tickets to give away. So I would say, Cece, that if you all will, first of all, go out and follow Cece. And Cece, do you have a separate page for Soul Kamotion too?
Yeah, if you just go to CeCeTeneal.com, I put everything there for myself, for Soul Kamotion. I try to keep it very streamlined so people don't have to go to a whole bunch of different sites to get our information. But yeah.
So we want anyone who's watching right now to not only go follow Cece Teneal, go follow her on Facebook, but we also want you to comment in the comments this morning, or when you watch this replay. We'll give you about 24 hours to respond here. So if you're watching this video on replay, thank you for tuning into the Good Morning Show. But if you go and you post a comment on why you think we need something like this in our city, why we need Reconnect and Soul Music Festival, put the comment in there and we will give away the tickets to the most compelling comment. We want you to be engaged, but you got to go follow Cece first, and then you can make your comment. Then we'll select and give away some tickets. Thank you for that. Thank you for making this even affordable, so that all of us, some of us have gone through some things during the pandemic, maybe lost a job. You know what? You deserve to come out and have a night.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but one of the premises behind this concert is to be able to give people that were displaced during COVID, those people that were furloughed. We had a lot of friends from Disney that were furloughed, as well as first responders. So what I'd also like to do for your viewers is, if they know anybody that was displaced during, or that's been laid off and needs a night out, email that to Candy. Let us know. Also, if you know any first responders that haven't had a day off and they need a day off next Friday and they want to come to this concert, email that to Candy as well. You can also email my festival administrator, Yara Williams, at reconnectorlando.com, because we do have a subset of tickets, about 250 set to the side, just for people that have been displaced and first responders. So we want people to get there. We want this to help people get over the hump that they may be experiencing right now.
Was that reconnectorlando.com?
Yes.
That's it.
Okay, I try to type fast. I'm like multitasking. I'm switching screens. I'm doing banners. I'm doing everything. And please reach out if you know a first responder, if you know someone who's been displaced. This is the kind of event that, you know, when we put together something like this in our community, it brings healing to the community. I'm so grateful to you all. Yara wrote, it's called Reconnect, a community soul festival. Thank you for that, Yara. And it's called that for a reason. They can also follow the Reconnect event page, right? Yara is a fan. She's on it. Look at that. Even thank you, Yara.
So listen, Candy, before we go on, and I couldn't leave without saying this. I don't know if you can tell, but this show and even what Cece is doing is really, it's more than just a performance. It's more of a ministry, because, you know, anybody could be in it for the ticket sales and to say, you know, this is what we want to make. This is how much we've gone. But Cece, and we've had this conversation. It's more than that. It's a gift to the community. It's something to bring our people back together, something that we don't often see, even in this space, not because people don't want to, but because people can't. And so she has afforded, like she said, all of these artists a stage to sing on, an audience or a group or a space or a circle of influence that they otherwise would not have been able to get into. And so this really is a ministry to her. Like, I mean, if I could sign up for the tickets, the 2 giveaway tickets, I'd sign up myself. Just because I know some people, but I know that. Go ahead, Cece.
I'm so passionate. Like, I'm getting emotional. I had to take off my glasses. They were getting a little misty, but I get so emotional because a lot of these artists, what people don't realize is a lot of these artists, 2020 was set up to be our breakout years. We had a lot of gigs on the show, and it just, in a matter of minutes, days, our schedules were canceled. So a lot of them had to adjust and find new things to do because all we had done is music for so long. And so it's just amazing to me. I'm thankful to God that he's allowing me to pour back into people because he's been so good to me. And I just think that it would be robbery for me not to afford people that I care about, people that have promising careers, to not offer them an opportunity like this. And so regardless of if I don't make a dime, just knowing that Yoshi has been in front of people that she may have never been in front of, knowing that Nina has been in front of people that she may not have ever been in front of, knowing that Carmen has the opportunity to play on a stage where people who may have seen her name but have never seen her extreme greatness, just knowing that that is all happening is enough for me.
So as we close out, and thank you for saying that, Rashawn, it is, we can tell that you're passionate about this, Cece, and to have the vision to do this is one thing. To have the courage to step out on faith and actually do it, is a whole nother. So the Good Morning Show family, you know this is your place for Faith in the Morning. We need your prayers. Rashawn mentioned it. This music is a ministry to people. And even just coming together, the Word of God often talks about the gathering together of ourselves, the fellowship, right? This is really a coming together of the community to be unified. And we're so grateful that your heart and your vision is being carried out. But Cece, you know, of all people, that we can't do this without the support of obviously the ticket sales. So we want you guys to go out to Reconnect Orlando and get your tickets, but sponsors. We can't do this without our sponsors. And you took some time to really talk about the sponsors and thank them. But what if someone is watching right now or may watch this on replay and say they want to get involved from a sponsorship level? What do they do?
Absolutely. They email the same email, hi@Reconnect Orlando, and Yara will make sure that they get get to the right place. And listen, I know when you go to the website, you're going to see the large sponsorships, right? You're going to see the ones that are platinum and silver and platinum, silver, and bronze. But what I want to encourage people to do is, now that the tickets are $20, maybe you can't afford a $1,000 sponsorship, but maybe the family next door to you is a family of 4. Maybe you can sponsor them for $80 to come and see the show. Maybe you guys come together. Maybe that's your opportunity to reconnect with somebody in your neighborhood or somebody from your church. It's going to be a clean show. It's not going to be anything that's derogatory or inappropriate. So children are welcome to come. So, maybe it's your way of sponsoring. Maybe you bring another family with you and you guys come and have a good time together. So don't be, afraid or shy. It's not too late. We're doing I think we're doing a good job of making sure that anybody that does sponsor gets the right amount of exposure. So anything that anybody can do. If you want to sponsor one community ticket, if you want to sponsor 10, we are not turning it down because we want people in our community. The Dr. Phillips Center sits right in the middle of the Paramore community. And a lot of those people are not able to attend this concert if they had to pay for it. A lot of them are within 5 minutes walking and have never been inside, don't know what it looks like. And so I am trying to shift that right now by offering them an opportunity. And so I'm offering our community the opportunity to serve our community.
We love this. We love you, Cece. Thank you, Rashawn, for all that you're doing. And we want to put up the website one more time before we wrap up the conversation. I know we're over a little bit, but I think it was worth it to get the last folks to do something. Hit the share button right now. If you are watching this, thank you for tuning into the Good Morning Show with Candy Bryan. I'm here this morning with Cece Teneal. She is the lead singer in Soul Kamotion. We have Rashawn Young. He says he's a self-proclaimed production manager, but he is the production manager extraordinaire. Yeah, we are saluting you all. We're cheering you on. We're giving away tickets, so make sure you put a comment in. Why do we need something like this? Why do you think this is special to the Orlando community? Go follow Cece and go to reconnectorlando.com if you want to sponsor. It's a family event. I'm happy that the kids can come because moms like me are like, wait, can I bring everyone? And yes, it is a family event. It's for the community. Any closing thoughts, Cece or Rashawn? We're gonna ride out with the Good Morning Show closing music here in a second, but any final words?
I just want to say I heard some of those things on Sunday for the first time, and these ladies are singing with an A and an apostrophe after the N, not a G, singing, okay? That's all I got.
Yes.
It's definitely going to be a great night of amazing music. It's not going to be your typical, the typical production that you would normally see. It's not just a concert. We have dancers, we have amazing lighting, we have great video crew, we have everything that we have pulled out, all the stops, and have spared no expense to make this an amazing experience for our community. We want to leave a legacy. We want to leave something that we want this to be something that people will remember.
Absolutely. We are going to be there. Good Morning Show family, you know how we support. We go out and we support any guest who comes on the show. I want to say thank you to those of you who've been tuning in and commenting this morning. And Maraka Cotton has tagged everybody in her Facebook contact list. Thank you so much for tuning in. Nina Sky, Yara, Maraka. I think we had Sandra, Juana. I think I'm missing a few, but thank you all. Good Morning Show family. Let me put it up one more time so they can see it as we close. As always, we are live 7:30 a.m. Eastern every weekday morning. The Good Morning Show is your place for faith in the morning. Go to reconnectorlando.com and we'll see you on, what's the date, Cece?
It's May 28th at the Dr. Phillips Front Yard Festival. Myself, along with Nina Sky, Karma Harrell, Yoshi, Dave Stewart, Inez Patricia Dance School, the Believe Dance Academy, and RSB from Kissimmee. We are ready to rock it out for y'all.
All right, you heard it here from the Good Morning Show. Thank you all, and we will see you there on the 28th, and we'll see you tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. The Good Morning Show, your place for faith in the morning.